sentient beings who with dharma practice the hardly ending. So the sentient beings, who have not dharma, that's the most. So the sentient beings who, with dharma, do not have dharma. So where they took care of you, they took care of oneself, and, with the ignorance, anger, attachment. So therefore, all their actions taking care of you, all negative karma. From beginningless rebirth, collected from beginningless rebirth. And they suffered so much, unbelievable, from beginningless rebirth up to now. So they are total. I've written my notes, but then I don't remember now. Turtles, when they lay eggs, they travel for years. Almost a year they travel to lay eggs. They travel. Sometimes it goes higher, sometimes it goes lower in the ocean. Then there's one place, I don't know which country, but one place, a lot of sand, so sort of beach, a lot of sand. So they come out of there. From almost a year they traveled through the ocean. Then they come on this sand. Then they make a hole to lay the egg. You see, 100 how many? 100 and something. I don't know, miles or miles. I don't know. Something very almost a year they travel. Then they make a hole after they arrive this particular place. I don't know which place, where, which part of the world. So they make a hole in the sand that they lay the eggs. So as soon as they lay the eggs, then they go away. I think it's, something like that. Those who, the other birds didn't eat the egg, or other animals, then they become turtle. Then they go to the ocean. You don't have to a mother which brings them to the ocean. No, they just from the past habit. You see, past imprint, past habit. So into the karma, you see, they just as they become trouble, then they just go straight to the ocean. So like that, they have to bear so much unbelievable hardships. Almost a year they have to travel to come to the beach place. and then beach or the lot of sand. So they go to the ocean, but there's also there's big birds, and there are many animals. Big birds who come to eat. So so they go. Then they go to the ocean. So during that time, there's an enemy. So that. So we've been like this numberless times. We've been born as a turtle numberless times. The mother turtle carried almost a year through the ocean on this desert place. All of that. Amazing. The suffering, the hardships, they go through. Amazing. Then the fish, fish to lay eggs. I don't know what happens to lay eggs in the water, but they go up. They not in the river, not in the water inside. They go up where the water comes. Where the water comes, they go up. So to lay the eggs. And you see, very strange is to lay the eggs, and then they go there. Then the bear comes, to catch. This is their food. They come to eat fish. They go there. They do catch in the waters. They do catch and they run in the water. Not totally sinking their body. Not water is less. So they do run to catch fish, but mostly they go up there where the water comes. So the fish go there to lay eggs. Then very strange thing is that the bear open mouth with this, and the fish go exactly in the mouth. Exactly they come to lay egg, but the fish from there, the mouth open, then the image they purposely. So this, due to ignorance. Then the suffering being eaten by another one. Actually, you eat something, you eat others alive, but also you are also chased to be eaten by somebody else. It's always like this in the ocean. We don't realize this even one day. You start to eat living one. Living one, it's a human being or something. Then you are chased also by your enemy. Start to eat you. We don't have that even one day. Generally speaking, we don't have that even one day. We don't have to suffer. But the fish, you see. So that's what I'm saying. We don't have that. Why we don't practice dharma? We don't have even dharma, those kind of heavy, intensive, heavy suffering. Always trying to escape, always trying to escape from the enemy. And then also, then you have to look for food. So, as I say, you see, when you go by airplane, the ocean so blue, so nice, so blue, mountains, and there's beach, there are kind of cities or people living. And the beach, there's the ocean so blue, so looking so nice, looking so beautiful, wow, so nice. Like paradise. Looking so nice. But you see, if you think a little bit, if you go in the water just a little bit, if you go inside the water a little bit, wow, numberless centimeters, size of mountains, eating this eating the small ones right in the mouth. There, like mountain, small ones, then eat. And then you get eaten by many small ones. You see, then small ones eat big ones. It's always like this, you know, full of sentient beings, animals, then eat another one, running to eat another one, living that which is alive. Then your enemies running after you. So they're like this, unbelievable. If you think inside the water, you go live it inside. Then of suffering. Probably people are many 100,000 people laying down the beach, naked body, burning in the sun. So you see, they think the fish are so happy. Fish are so happy, enjoying. Wow! So it makes to strongly create karma to be born there in the water. I mean, came from the water, came from just before this human life, came from the water, came from the lower realm. Just before this, came from the lower realm. But then you create strong karma to be born back there. You think, wow, enjoy something. Wow, that's so good. Why fish and this? I don't know. I'll say, I think, enjoy. So that however, the hallucination is like this. So the fish, you know, they go up to lay the eggs. I don't know whether must be some importance. But then the bears go there, open mouth. When they all open, the fish precisely, specially goes inside. Wow. So hallucination. So they see the total hallucination. They think maybe there's a safe place to lay egg, or I'm not sure what. Maybe they think there's some safe place, some wonderful place to abide, to live inside, to swim. I don't know what. Then they eat. They're special going some out. So is there karma like that? And the karma of fish and karma of the bears. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So there's so many like this. Total hallucination. They don't know that is to eat you. Have no idea, no understanding. Then suffering over fool and ignorance, and hot and cold, and then even that used by human beings and tortured, killed. Tortured and killed. Like that. For meat, for bones, for different things. So after that. In the world, one day, one big hotel, like 5-star hotel, how many chickens? 1,000 chickens get killed to serve the people. To sell the people. thousands, I mean, not thousands of thousands. Those big hotels, can you imagine? Then peak. Then ships, and, I don't know, the goats and ships with cows, and one big hotel. Can you imagine? But one day. So I think in one country, I don't know, that even one day could be billion, zillion, trillion, I don't know, billion, zillion, trillion, wow. I'm not sure. The chickens were killed in one day, in one country, just one country. So amazing. You know, the animals are always something to eat. And don't think that they're feeling. You don't think that they're feeling. So the mind, how the mind is so ignorant, unbelievable ignorant. You can see when you touch, they're afraid. They're doing like this, they're afraid. Well, even you don't understand that. They're afraid, they move, they're so afraid. Even you can't understand that. Mind is too so ignorant, unbelievable ignorant. Don't understand, don't pick up that they're feeling. So, like that. So they create karma, themselves were born as fish, and chickens, so on and so forth, all those then to be eaten many lifetimes, 100,000 million, or to be eaten by human being, or by the animals, or on. So like that. Then what animal? The long mouth. Crocodile. Yeah, crocodile. You see, after they come to lay egg, not in the water. They lay egg out of the water. You know, they make hole and then they lay the eggs. So before the baby to get in the water, the leg, or I mean the original leg so big. So what do they do? What they do is that their mouth is very long. So in mouth they have water. So they keep all the babies in mouth. I don't know how long they keep the babies in mouth. So sometimes the tails or something hanging out, you know. Try to keep everybody in the mouth, mother's mouth. Try to keep, you know, the mouth for I don't know how long, many days. To train, you see, to train. So then, I don't know after how many days, but then they slowly put in the water when they get, I don't know. So that. So we've been numberless times like this. The mother crocodile took care like this before getting the big, huge lake or the ocean. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, then suffer. So they suffer for you. From beginningless. But then again, You see, if you don't sort of realize, especially the ultimate wisdom, realizing emptiness, and then especially that. You see, I mean, the second part of marriage, part of preparation, resting part of marriage, normal learning. So the part of preparation has a heat, thermos, tip, patience, and then sublime dharma. So after patience, then you got stability to not be reborn all dreams. So see, like that. So then the actualize ultimate wisdom directly perceiving, which ceases the seed of delusion karma. So by seeing that, then you are free from delusion karma, then you are free from oceans of samsara suffering, all the six realms, all the oceans of some only. So until you realize that, then you see, if we didn't get done this life, then I can have to rebound with him. I can have to reincarnate. So then you have to others have to, others, you see, be born to others. So if so rebirth, egg rebirth, so that you see heat or the so the then you see then you see again they have to suffer unbelievable creating karma, and again they have to suffer for you. You see, so to look after you with the ignorance and attachment, or then you see, create so much karma, create so much suffering, experience so much suffering again, endless. All like that. So all like that. So then you can see, we can see how our dharma practice need to practice dharma, and you see how that is most important, not only for your happiness, but for numberless sentient beings' happiness, to not suffer. You can imagine? You have to practice dharma. No question. No. All of that, you see. Then bodhichitta to be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings in this world, particularly to be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings in Italy, in the heart of all those people who came to the Lama Tsongkhapa Center, the past and present, who will come in the future, to be generated in their heart, and all the staffs, all the people in the center. Then bodhichitta to be generated in the heart of all the students, and those who rely upon my promise prayer, whose names given to me in all their heart, bodhichitta to be generated. Those who are living, those who died. Then bodhichitta to be generated, in a sentient being who sees me, hears me, remembers me, touches me, talks to me, then hears pictures of the dreams of the sees the picture, not hears the picture, so but he sees the pictures. And then bodhichitta to be generated in the heart of all of us here, including our family members who already died and living, and in everyone's heart. bodhichitta then in those Nusar bodhichitta generated may be increased, and it will be enlightenment. That's possible. All that. Chanjo Sanjo Rinpoche Ma Je Pana Jeju Je Jaba Nyamba Me Kone Gondo Baba Sho yeah, then Kandhi Rabe Gurve Shingan Dependan Deva Mandu Jume Nechere Esewa Dende Shabe Side Badu Denjuru Donye Nyingje Songzu Jube Cheche Sanje Gangjen Tendu Chana Bemo Tenzin Jazo Laso Shende Landro then we are due to all the past, present, future married to created by me, 3 times married to created by numberless sentient beings, numberless Buddhas, all this which exists in their name, merely labeled by the mind. With I, who exists in the mere name, merely labeled by the mind. Achieve the Buddhahood which exists in the mere name, merely imputed by the mind. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in the mere name. Merely imputed by the mind. Through that Buddhahood, which exists in mere name, which is merely labeled by the mind. By myself alone, who exists in mere name. by the mind. Okay. Yeah. So at Kyabje Khunu Lama Rinpoche said this. Nyingdo Shena, Changzhu Simten Che, Shinten Che, Changzhu Simten Che, Lelo Juna, Changzhu Simten Che, Changsun Temper Che, Lelo Juna, Changsun Temper Che, Nyingdo Shena, Changsun Temper Che, Shinten Juna, Changsun Temper Che, Lelo Juna, Changsun Temper Che, Nyanga Juna, Changsun Temper Che. This was Nyingdo Shena. So, the power, the zeal or Nyingdo. Like powerful heart, to study to study philosophy, sutra, tantra, like master programs, basic programs, I won't be able to study. I can't study all this. Only simple thing I won't be able to study. You discourage yourself. It's not like that. So, for example, all the to work for sentient being, to work for one sentient being, or to work for many sentient beings, to lead to free them from suffering and to cause happiness, to bring to an only ultimate happiness, not that, but to peerless happiness, the Buddhahood. I can't do. So you can't do. You make yourself very small, incapable. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do. You see, like no power to yourself. So, I can't do this, I can't do that, you see, make yourself weak. Or then, heart power, heart mind, heart power, and then, loosened, and degenerate, loosened. Didn't remember bodhichitta at that time. Jansen temperature. Then Jansen temperature, then if you remember bodhichitta, then it increase heart power. Courage to do. Jansen temperature. So it works for others. Again, you see, loosened. Instead of energetic, working for, so extremely happy. Actually, the winning over soccer, winning over the football soccer is nothing. But this here, working for numberless sentient beings, working for even others, for one person, or in even more number, not special numberless, working for others, so energetic, most happy. The most happy. The other one soccer is the attachment. This we know that's attachment. There's nothing. There's negative. But here, so working for others, you see, so energetic. Well, most excitement. Most happy. Most excitement. Then you see true like that. So when there's loosen the work for others, it's a loosen. You see, you don't feel much working for others. You don't feel much compassion. There's no love, there's no compassion to others much. So, weak. Maybe you might have, maybe you may have some compassion in the beginning to work for others, but then when you actually do the work, it's not easy. So much problem, difficulty. Then you see no compassion, love. Even a little bit, even slightly what you had before, lost. Then the problem, personality, explosion of your personality with the people. Oh, then this is no good, this person no good, this person no good, that person no good. Then it's like this, full of this. Only best one's you. Everyone's black, you're white one. So, anyway, so work for others has become loose. When you work for others, become loose. You see, not so much feeling. Then remember bodhichitta. The religion of Chansan Temple Chas, again, when the laziness comes, then again remember bodhichitta. Then see, then more than sky benefits, it's even by thinking about bodhichitta. So you see, you are able to achieve the total cessation of completion realization for then free the numberless sentient beings from oceans of samsara, bring to Buddhahood. So because that, then you have courage comes, the bodhichitta. Remember bodhichitta. Nyamga chuna, chansen temperatures. Nyamga, something pitiful. Something pitiful situation. Something pitiful situation. Remember again the way to not be depressed, way to not put down yourself. It doesn't help. So you see, instead of putting down, depressed, or the doctor says you have cancer, or you have diabetes, or this, or something. You see, so example, you see, something, or you see, you lost business, you lost your business. Oh, so but then is there many people when they lose $1 million or lose business, when they lose business, they jump over the roof. They go over the roof, jump. Many people do that. They commit suicide. You see, whatever, each country, like San Francisco, there's a bridge. When people go there, jump over the river. So some people try to jump, then they can't. Some people try to jump. It doesn't happen. So get caught. There's many people do that. In Spain, No, Brazil, there's a Jesus Christ big statue, they're red degenerate. I call it red degenerated. They call red degenerate, but I call red degenerated. Red degenerated. So, so big statue. Then there's a kind of, what do you call it? You go through the mountain. Tunnel. There's a big tunnel. Then I heard there was a lot of pepper left, I don't know why. A lot of pepper left in that tunnel. Not clean, a lot of pepper. I think maybe you said, I don't know what. So cargo. Then many times I had also accident there. I'm not suicide. Anyway, so if some pitiful situation happens to you, then you see, instead of you don't, you see, you don't think dharma. Even you meet dharma, don't think dharma, don't practice dharma. Even you motivate the mind, but especially you motivate the mind with lojong, lamdrim, but you don't practice, or then put it down. Oh, how people are, this real I, this such people has cancer or are going to die now or something. Or then you see, you bring down, you make yourself completely incapable. I mean, just so that anyway, I'm not going to go over. So remember bodhichitta. Then from there happiness comes. Like bad weather, clouds, the fogginess goes away, then sunshine too. Then you have a sort of, you see, sunshine. Then everybody enjoy. So bodhichitta, like that. Remember bodhichitta. Okay. Yeah. Then 가져래. 어다지. 야, then to show liberty. 가져래. The last night subject continuation and sorry. Yeah. Then to listen the teaching with the thought to benefit, to achieve state of omniscience for all the sentient beings. That you see, freedom from the oceans of samsara suffering and to bring to peerless happiness, the total cessation, obscuration, complete realization by myself. So, therefore, to achieve the state of omniscience, okay? Yeah, then listen to teaching. Then, because really, Ke kasure. So, the mind-focused aggregates, the based aggregates. Then there's some mind. There's some mind make up the label I. Or merely imputed I. Merely imputed I. So like this, the based aggregates, action of the I, object, samsara, nirvana, the beyond from samsara, including great nirvana, whole so Chechen, I don't know how that's but just gross translate myself, the having base, Chechen, all the phenomena, and all the reality like this. That's the truth. That is the truth. False and truth. Oh, that's the ultimate reality, truth. Everything, oh, just like I. Merely imputed by the mind. Focusing on the aggregates, like that. Everything. So, most unbelievable subtle. What it is in the reality. So you can see very easily. There is no I from there. There is no I from there at all. You can see just from this simple example, there is no I from there at all. That's totally wrong. You see? Total opposite. Total hallucination. Complete, total, hallucination. You see. So all the rest of phenomena, what it is exactly like the I. It's merely imputed by the mind. So the kasore, this we need to meditate on this the whole life. And day and night. I mean, this real meditation. We need to make the mind positively habituated in this. Realize this. The reality, totally opposite than normal life. What the way from beginningless, the way it appeared, real from there, and we believe that ignorance hold on that true. Order. So therefore, still we're in samsara. Even numberless sentient beings become Buddha already. Who realize emptiness, then bodhichitta, you see, change the mind. So, you see, next second, it appeared to the ones who are searching in the mind, you see, existing from its own side, truly existing by nature, real one, real I. You see? Real I appeared to the ones who are hallucinating mind. due to the ignorance, living, negative imprint from beginningless rebirth on this mental continuum. So the project that decorated, then appeared real I. So you see the differences. Before, when the mind is merely imputed I, focus on the aggregates, merely imputed the I, that mind merely imputed the I. Then now, next second, you see, on the aggregate, there's I. From the aggregate, or on the aggregate, there's I. There's I from there. Real I from there. Real I from there. You can see the total differences. The way that I appear, the way you think of I. So appear, real I from there, appearing from there, is itself the real I. So then the last thing, then the next thing, third second, you start believing. It's very true. Your ignorance, hold this is completely true. So then this each time when you think like each time when your ignorance hold this true, then hold this is true, then you're creating called root of samsara. You're creating root of all your suffering. Suffering of pain, suffering of change, all the samsara pleasure, suffering of change. And from where those two suffering get pervasive, compound suffering. Kyabje Khunu. You're creating each time, creating the root of samsara. So the first, you see, there's no I from there. There's no I from there. From the aggregate, there's no I. The next second, then appeared I from there. Real I. So you see the differences. And so now, make sure to see that hallucination. Make sure, prove your mind. That's scientific. Hallucination. Then like this now, Kasuri, here, the sense of the form, sound, right now, here, form, sound, smell, taste, tangible object, tangible object, all the six senses are there. All that, you see, all that is like the real I appearing. Exactly same. From there, appearing from there, from the objects, from the base, you see, it's appearing from there, everything. And senses, as well as not only the body, even the mind, so everything. From there. So, as the real eyes, it's appearing, it's a hallucination. Oh, now appearance of form, sound, smell, taste, sense, outer, everything. Hallucination. Appear from there, everything hallucination. All the six sense objects, the senses appear from there, all hallucination. And the hell appear from there, hallucination. Enlargement appear there, hallucination. True suffering appear from there, hallucination. True cause of suffering appear from there, hallucination. True cessation of suffering appearing from there, hallucination. True cause of other, true path appearing from there, hallucination. Oh, practice awareness, mindfulness now, yeah. Then you say from this morning tonight, whole your life today, think. Everything appears from there. And second thing, you believe that's real. Or that's, you see, hallucination. And all that concept of believing true, it's all wrong concept. Ignorance. 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 Whatever you did today, the way it's appeared, everything. Like here in the tent and in the room and whatever you do today, the way it's appeared and the way you believe, total wrong. Do not exist. There is no such thing. And now you think from birth, since you are consciousness, sorry, seeing the parents, to sex, so they were hallucinate to the male famous copulating or the or then the or the your conscience entered in the on the fertilized egg. From there, up to now. From there up to now, or until death. Everything, what you do, the way it's appeared, and the way you believe, totally wrong. Everything, the way it appeared, the way you believe, totally wrong. Hallucination. Total hallucination. So practice mindfulness in this. Meditate on this, one pointedly. All the pleasure all the pleasure that you believed, the way you believed, the way you hold on, the way you apprehend, the ignorance, see? And the way the ways appeared, pleasure or suffering, problems, relationship problems, your relationship problems, disease, cancer, so forth, disease. So all this, the way it's appeared, the way you believe, not there. Total wrong. It's all hallucination. It's all illusion. Illusion that a magician person with the mantras or whatever material, they illuminated the audience, senses, then see everything totally, jewel palace, beautiful man, woman, all kinds. Performed the whole city. Yeah, but it's not there. Oh, so this is illusion. This is illusion by your ignorance. Magician person, like magician, your ignorance like magician person, totally illusioned you. That. Then think from beginningless rebirth up to now. The way it's appeared, true suffering, true God suffering, true sensations of true God, the whole thing. Whole, the way it's appeared, the way you believe. Action of ignorance, function of ignorance. Oh, this totally, the ignorance, like the magician person, illusioned you. Everything is real. You believe real. Everything appears real, you believe real. Total hallucination, illusioned you. So we need to practice much mindfulness on this. I mean, that's a few minutes, then we forget. Our mind is totally distracted in hallucination. The thing is real. So we need to practice every day the mindfulness in this. The hallucination, or say that which is hallucination, that which is illusion, all like that. Oh yeah, so yeah, then kasure. Then kasure. So now you can, now if I read this, then you'll get some idea. Guyasamaja text said, Kyawa mele tamche ke zam nile kyawa me. Kyawa mele tamche ke. From no rebirth, from no birth, from from non-birth, non-birth, from non-birth, none, correct, none,
Sometimes production, from no production.
No. From non-birth, all are born. From non-birth, all are born. Kyawa mele, tabjeke. Now you can get some idea. Kyawa mele, tabjeke. From non-birth, all are born. So you see, from non-birth means there is no birth from its own side. There is no birth from, as I described, there is no I from its own side. I hope you got some idea, okay? How that is a false. So there is no birth. There is no birth from its own side. There is birth, but there is no birth from its own side. Non-birth means that. There is no birth from its own side. Non-birth means that. There is birth in mere name, merely imputed by mind. So from non-birth, you think the meaning. From non-birth, then all are born. You can use also production. It's production of the, but this is more exact word. So all are born means you see the from no birth all are born means they're born in mere name. All are born means all are born in mere name. So then the meaning of that, get some nearly job, man. So therefore, so continuation that, get some nearly job, man. So therefore, only the birth, only the mere birth, only the mere birth from, except only the mere birth, there's no birth. So there's no other birth. So only well, you can say except only the mere birth from only the mere birth, just merely from only the mere birth. Yeah, to understand it, get the nearly jamis. Except only mere birth. Except only mere birth, there's no birth. There's no other birth. So you can say, except only mere birth. Oh, there's a continuation of one previous one. I said, all are born mere name, you see, met the commentary. So they get them merely, except only the mere birth means existing mere name. The birth existing mere name, mere level by mind. So only that. There's no means there's no birth, means there's no other birth. Existing from its own side. Not merely labeled by mind, not merely labeled by mind. You see? Birth, something existing from inside. There's no birth. So there's no truly existing birth. Except only the mere birth, you know? Oh, there's no birth, there's no truly existing birth. So, meaning the same, you know, yeah. So that's way. Then you understand, you see. That's very. Some layers, heaps of teaching. Buddha said, Dala puya norye che. Dala. Yeah, maybe I mentioned this. Then in the Hebrew teachings, some Buddha dharma bata, Kyawa tani chigyuyang, Kyawa mete chimeper, kange shepherd juai, ding ding dini nimika. Kyawa tani chigyuyang, Kyawa mete chimeper. Birth and even the death. Birth and even the death. There's no birth and death. So they say. So we always talk birth, real birth. We always talk. We always talk birth, real birth, and we always talk death. But we talk death, but a real death. We think real death. So birth and death appear real, and we hold and our ignorance hold that true. So even that, in the reality, see, so no birth, no death. So where it appear to us, to our hallucinated mind, and where they are, where we believe, where we hold on to. True. Oh, it's not there. Such birth is not there. Such death is not there. There is no birth and death. Kangi shepherd jura yi ting 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 yimika. Oh, who realizes this? Who realizes this? Ting 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 yimika. Then this katore. Samatha, samadhi, concentration. This concentration is not difficult to find. So you can realize. It means you can realize. So if you do the kasure, listening, reflecting, meditation practice, focus. So this concentration, this realization, is not difficult to find. You can find, you can realize. So Kature, the Kature, oh, the Kature, there's the imprint from past, this life or past life. There's the imprint left in the mind. And then you see, Kature. Then Kature. Guru's blessings, receiving Guru's blessings in the heart, in your heart. Oh, then you see, the condition that. Like when you put water, after you plant seed, then you put water. After you plant the seed or crops or the flowers, whatever, after you plant it in the ground, then you pour water, then it grows like that. So after there's the imprint left on the mental wisdom by Kature, hearing teachings on the emptiness, by reading teachings on emptiness, by meditating. So all that day like this in the past, then Kature receiving blessing of the Guru in one heart, with the water in the ground, on the seed, so like that. Then, the realization is not difficult. The realization of emptiness, then seeing there's no such a rebirth and death. Real birth and death is not there. Then you find, so you realize, all that, see, the Kyabje Rinpoche said in his advice, I think his owners asked him to write something, his experience. Then he wrote about the experience of emptiness. So there it says, if you have an imprint from past, then, I don't remember the same blessing of the Guru. That's very high. Then, so sorry. Then, not difficult to realize the emptiness, he said. So therefore, sorry. So it very much depends on how much imprint, whether you have left the imprint on the mind or not, or do you have left the imprint or not, how much imprint do you left on your mental continuum. It depends so much of that. How hard or how easy, you see, how much imprint left, more imprint left, the more easy to realize them. Or then also, of course, then, or not on that, but it's very scientific. Those who realize emptiness, not course, not me, no way. Then, those meditators, so see, those who realize emptiness, what are they saying? It's very scientific. They definitely depend on so much receiving blessing of Guru. How to receive blessing of Guru? Through devotion, through your devotion to the Guru. Through your devotion to Guru, looking from your side, looking at the Buddha. From your side, looking at the Buddha. Trying to stop the ordinary thought, that's ordinary being. Appearing ordinary and looking at ordinary. Stop that thought and looking at Buddha. So, from your side, devotion, developing devotion, or as the devotion gets stronger, or then then you see, as it gets stronger, then all the experience, as even you didn't do much of the meditation, but you see, but just touch, just a little meditation, 2-3 words, and then you see, then becomes very effective. Control that, definitely depends on receiving blessing, a blessing of the Guru. That is it. Comes to the devotion to the Guru, looking at Buddha. So otherwise, then even Buddha who achieved enlightenment such a long time ago, upon his side to become enlightened already, but Gelong became served to 22 years, but he looked at only liar, ordinary being, and the only liar, then he saw only ordinary being, liar. Even that is a liar. He only saw that for 22 years. All of this happens. We have to know these things. So even you see ordinary being, a pure ordinary being, and you look at the ordinary being, only that, and then some other student, they see Buddha. Some other student, they look at the Buddha and they see Buddha. You see? So then root of the path to enlightenment, you don't have it. You see, that doesn't happen to you. But the other person who see same Guru, but that other student, by looking at the Buddha, see Buddha. All that happens, that devotion then becomes the root of the path to enlightenment. All that. So, yeah, good. Right. Very much of that. It depends on that so much. Sorry. That person is the most fortunate person. Oh, that, see, was real devotion in the heart. But then that's the most fortunate person of that. So it is, you see, Kyabje Khunu mentioned, sorry. Chiba tabu shidu lunayang, jambi yangdara joba tsekchi. So, like dog and pig, like a dog, so foolish, like a dog or pig, so foolish, no intellect at all. You see, but there's devotion, but there's devotion to the Guru, but no intellect at all, like so foolish, like dog and pig. But that person who is devoted to the Guru, that person has no difficulties to become like Manjushri. No difficulties at all to become Manjushri, like Manjushri. Oh, the Kyabje Khunu mentioned that. Oh, you have to know that. So, even you are expert in the philosophy, Sutra Tantra, you can explain all the kinds of things by heart, but your mind is very skeptical. You know, your mind is very skeptical. Kind of say, what is that? Then Katuri, it's like ground not plucked, or the ground because of all the stones you clean, fertilize. The ground. That's it. Well, then you plant seed, then put water, it grows, you see. But you never did it. All the stones there, all the obstacles to grow. So all the stones are there, so then it doesn't happen without fixing it, without making it soft, with just earth and by cleaning away the stones, all the things, you see. All like that. So see, even so intelligent, they explain everything by heart, but it is called then it doesn't happen. Then doesn't happen in realizations, like that. So yeah. Then you see it's mentioned. So, to really, to explain the book, to really have that in your heart. Then you see. Then you need to develop devotion. You see, that's right. As it's mentioned in the Lamrim teaching, the quotations and the logics and the what I explained there, in your experiences, then you see Buddha. By you look at Buddha, you see Buddha. Then how much devotion rises? Then as much as then makes very easy. So like that, sorry. the kasore. So, for example, words like, now there's blue on the blue. There's eye on the eye, for example, like that, you see. So, when the strong devotion is like pouring water, and then you see past life, water, see. So you see, then you see, suddenly clicks your mind, you see. Clicks your mind. Even that's two words. Clicks your mind. So you see, it's always there. It always appears to, always you believe that's true. I mean, from beginning, it's always there, but you don't recognize. You don't recognize. It's very sensitive. It's just a question of recognizing. Wow. So, you see, just there. Then you see, the two words, that clicks your mind. Then, you see, something you recognize, you see. So in the past, you see, in the long time ago, the past, debating, Chora and the debate, you see, you think something else. You never, this eye, you never use this eye. You see, something, you think something else, not this eye, something else, you only debate. So now you see, it's totally wrong, the way you think when you debate. So the kasure, so you see, so then you look at the ceiling. Ceiling is from its one side. Before, you always see, but you don't recognize. Around the blue, red, yellow, round tanga is from its one side. There's blue on the blue. So then you see, then just after recognition, then you see, then I think if you are fortunate, then just a minute, then it's just a minute. Once you recognize the Gakcha objective reputed, then if you are fortunate, just a minute. To see is nowhere. To see is nowhere. You see, even holding eye like this, from beginningless rebirth, even holding eye, real eye, there's a real eye, even holding like this. Your ignorance holding like this, the real eye. So when you recognize the object repeated, that this is false, that this is false. What? Just a minute, not there. You see, if you're fortunate, that's what Mantra Chetras, those who have realized emptiness experience. So, you see, you have been holding that too. Then cherish it most. Among numberless Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, cherish it most. Then numberless sentient things, numberless helping, numberless hungry, numberless animal, numberless human. This is the most. You cherish that. From numberless sentient beings, from each real, this real I cherish the most. I mean, cherish is one thing. You hold and grab this real I. But then when you recognize object reputation, no, if you are fortunate enough, then it's a minute. I think those who realize it, then not there. There's nothing to hold on. There's nothing to hold on. It doesn't go anywhere. To go through the window, door, or chimney, or something, not like that. But there's nothing to hold on. It's hallucination. You see? There's nothing there. There's no real life to hold on. Like that. That proof this is the scientific. It's scientific. All that good person, all this, all past imprint and all that scientific, very scientific. It's not superstition. It's not. So that. So that time then, I guess maybe I don't know, but I guess there's no I at all. How it appears. No I at all. But if you are, but you see, but there's a great danger. If you are not well explained by teacher, the experience, then there's great danger. You think you are following nihilism, because very much told to not follow nihilism. So you are afraid. You're afraid from very deep of your heart, afraid. And I'm following nihilism. You see. But I don't think. In my mind, I don't think if you follow nihilism, I don't think you get that. I don't think you get such a deep scare. I don't think it happens, because you see, the fear, deep fear, happens when something that harms the ignorance. Deep fear happens. Something which harms to the ignorance. Something that harms to the gaccha, the objectivity. Something that harms to ignorance. So, then real fear comes. But I think because nihilism, following nihilism, there's no I, that doesn't destroy the ignorance. That doesn't destroy the eternalism, nihilism, doesn't destroy your ignorance, root of samsara. Doesn't hurt. Because you kept here, you kept that one, and it doesn't. Even after looking I, where's the I? You see, from the hair down the toes, you cannot find I. You cannot find I. you look with the eye, from the head down to the toes. Could not find the eye. You see? It's not fear. You see that nihilism? You look table, there's no 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 table, there's no... you look for table every side. You couldn't find table. So there's no fear. I mean, that's the table because I. There's no table. I mean, sorry, there's no fear. You see? And even you believe there's no I. I think there's no real, that kind of fear, deep fear. No. So, for example, when we recite Hardships, you see, sometimes you get fear. That's a good one. That's a good one means hitting to the right point. Hitting to the right point to ignorance. Oh, that's a good sign. So anyway, so just stop there. So the we have to complete the experience losing the I. You see, seeing the eyes totally. Seeing that there's no I there totally. Sorry. Losing the I, totally seeing there's no I there. So, you see, you have to go through that. You have to go through the fear. How much fear? You have to go through that, like crossing river. Like crossing river, the water. Yeah, like that, you have to go other side, like that. You have to go through that experience. Then I think later result, the cause realizing empty, that the eye is empty from its own side. Then later comes the result. The first realizing absolute truth, then the second time conventional truth. Conventional truth. Truth for the old true mind. So you see, then it helps. That realizing absolute truth of the I helps to realize conventional truth that I exist. I definitely exist. Exist in the main name. Exist in the main name. Exist in the main name. Exist, but it definitely exists in the main name. And so, for example, just to give one idea this story, because really. Oh, dear, one time, in the hill, I did one retreat, 5-day yoga, in the Dita, German man who was going to build stupa, but he didn't build stupa, didn't get done. He got some heresy, Lama, so he left. So he was supposed to build stupa in his house. I did it. So there was a you see, on the aggregates, there's no I from the aggregates at all, but there's I on the aggregates. There's I on the aggregates. And you see, but uncontrollably, by Mingi Wangi and the control name, and the control name. That I there on the aggregates. There is no I from the aggregates, but there's I on the aggregates. So powerfully under the control of name. You see, under the control of name is there. Minki Wangi. But you see, but the problem is this. But the problem is this. I think I consulted well, one Lama was other one is honest, but other one is Kyabje Rinpoche. Kyabje Rinpoche said that is Rangjuba's view, not person care, Rangjuba or Sawatang view. So you see, so you can see now. So you can see now. From the aggregates, there's no I at all, but there's I on the aggregates. But under the so powerful under the control name. You see, so there's sort of real I, but there's still real I. There's still real I. So you're supposed to realize. Under the control name is what you're supposed to realize what is the extra thing left. You see, the I, you see. There is no real I. So there's no real I. There's no real I there. Exists mere name, in the mere name, but it's not there. You see, there's no real I there. Only what exists in mere name. So you are supposed to realize this, but this is not there. There's real I. So you see like that. You see, now this you have to see, you have to realize it is not there. So what's left is this. So because you don't see it's not there, so then you see, then you don't that's why blocks to realize the person gave you. So that sorry. Like that, you see, yeah. So anyway, yeah, so yeah. Here, Somless, Buddha said. Dala puyo noryechi chibanani semparchi dajan dala yemene purdonani kalashi. So the dala puyo see chibanani semparchi children think children doesn't mean small boy, no small body, no, the children means mind, judging mind, children mind. Children does many tondameba, meaningless things, you see. They do many meaningless. So you see, the way we real I appeared and we apprehend within, then everything. So we do everything for this I to get happiness, for this I which is not there, this is real I, to get happiness for that, we do everything. You know, if you have power to kill millions of people, you do everything for this I. Negative karma. To get power, wealth, and reputation for this real life. You do everything, every moment. You know, every moment. For this, every moment, every breathing, every moment for desire, real life. So, you see, so anyway, so you see, in the view of the Buddhas, even Bodhisattvas, even the ordinary Buddha who has a realization emptiness, you know, even the lesser followers, who realize emptiness, this totally doesn't. The way we think, where things appear, we believe, and we do everything for this real life. This totally like children, nonsense. Is no meaning. So that's even so. So they look at us like a child. The way of thinking, way of behaving. See, children. Dala puya no children samajin. So you see, the children, they're thinking. I have a son, or I have a wealth. You know, I have a son. I have a son means I think probably Chinese or Indians or advanced country. Because in China, in advanced country. So I have a son, or I have wealth. You know, I have money, or you know, something everything real. Well, then children think like that. Children think like that. So is the way of behaving. Children think like that. Dajan dala yemena podon karachi. Even the I, dajan dala yemena podon karachi. Dajan dala. Even the I do not exist. Even the I itself, reality, even the I, the real I, even the I do not exist, means the real I. The real I, even the real I, you don't have that. Even the real I, you don't have that. So how can there be sun and wealth? You see, you remember we did meditation before. You remember that? If you go back, you see, we did hallucination from beginningless up to now. You remember? Oh, put on non-collection. You don't have an I, even yourself. How can there be sun and wealth? How can there be pizza? How can there be mozzarella cheese? So maybe that's easy. So there's no real sun wealth. There's no real sun and real wealth you don't have. If the real I is not there, how can there be real, you have real sun and real wealth? How is it possible? No way. So I have a house, I have a car, I have a job, I have this. This is what I think is real. There's not even I, real I, not that. How can there be real job, real money, real car, real house? Not possible. Real family. Okay, stop here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, no. Chumna Ringoti, Jamal Bavi Chita Jambata Kundo Sambote Yatijun, Kundi Jetu Dara Jikawa, Tatan Jeratumo, Suni Sebe Jawatan Jingwa Kala Chutanga Vai, Daya Kivasawa Tikinya, Samboche Ratunga Ji. Chuji Jabotunga Vatuan Namapavata Kiji, Samashiva Tunya Mala Samasho, Tata Chikatu, Devetan. Jawala Sandra Tamba, Remba, Junziva Jamada Bazo, Sangamano, Javala, Hajusama Samachabakuna Samala Chato, Tato, visitor, Abadne, Swam Drudur, Damigato, Tato, visitor, Abadne, Swam Drudur, Damigato, Tato, visitor, Abadne, Swam Drudur, Damigato, Tato, visitor, Abadne, Swam Drudur, Damigato. Tato, visitor, Abadne, Swam Drudur, Damigato, Tato, visitor, Abadne, Swam Drudur, Damigato. Tatomisi Davana Dhamake, so Amazon Seja Jave Chilla, Tatanda Lua Mebeta, Dagalatan Tabetu, Tagana Dhammabe, Nikan Sashi, Pikachu, Sakashi made the boy to come down to the Jabara show, you know.
Guru Rana Mandala Kamniya Tayame. Tup su cha shin jam gyang yawe ten zing yan pelwe kun zero po ze chok sum ko le man tu dro padak sodu je gundu shapten shung. You who uphold the subdual small way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manchuna's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the three sublime ones, Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long.